everybody. This is Adrienne with Ascension Soul Coaching. And today's date is June the 14th, 2021. I know y'all missed me. I missed you all too. So I took a little sabbatical from Harry and the Meghan story because I think that we needed space. As Harry says, we need space. I knew in my heart, I felt like when the baby was born, that they were going to have a lot of drama surrounding it because all they do is drama. They have to get the word out. It can't just be a normal baby announcement. So they had to go into this, name the baby Lilibet, and then they started these rumors about, hey, talk to the Queen, ask the Queen for her approval of the name, and now we found out that it's not true. So the reason I was asking people to do the radio silence for a while is because every time there's all this drama around them, there's the Google algorithms just go through the roof, and it makes them more controversial, like if you look at Kim Kardashian from the United States. It doesn't matter if you have talent or anything, just you can draw attention to yourself, then you can sell a product. So that's all they're trying to do. And so I felt like for myself, and I've asked a couple of people to do it, let's go radio silence for 5 days after the announcement. So it's been a couple more days than that for me. When I do my readings, I would say 80%, 75 to 80% of the time, I think I know the cards don't lie. My interpretation may be off a little bit, but I try not to put my feelings into stuff when I do my readings, but, so that's why I say like 75, maybe 80% of the times I'm right. There's times I'm wrong. I'm way off. So, but this, I want to talk to you about March the 3rd. I did a reading on the Queen and Meghan, and what was going to happen to them, and I was pretty much on it. I read from the Haunted House Tarot on March the 3rd, 2021, and I said that the Queen was going to be in a tussle with Meghan, and the Queen was going to go tete-to-tete, head-to-head with the media, with Meghan, and Meghan was going to be cut off, totally cut off. And so the first card that we threw down was this card, which is the Ace of Swords, which means they're totally cut off, is what I said. And then the last card was this card, which is the Three of Swords. Where it came up reversed, it was reversed, but this is, I said, the Queen and Meghan in a tussle. See that? Hope you can see it. So the Queen has her, the title of the reading was, it has something to do with daggers. So here's the Queen's daggers, and here's Meghan. And the Queen, I told you the Queen would win in this battle. The card was reversed, though, okay, but that's even worse. So now what we've heard this week since the baby was born is they had this tussle over Lilibet, the name, and that the Queen was from there was going to cut. So she's actually cut them off. They've reduced their status on the web page, the formal royal page. Harry and Meghan has been boosted down below Edward and his wife, and now the Queen is saying, I'm going to go by that never complain, never explain saying anymore. I'm going to go to the media, and I'm going to tell the media whenever there's, with those two people, whenever they misstate a comment or a conversation I've had or anybody in the senior royal family has had, they're allowed their courtiers or their journalists to go out and correct what was said. And I think that's great. I told y'all. Queen ain't playing, y'all. And so what really got me, other than that, because I just heard about that yesterday, is when she cut that cake with that. Remember, now if y'all remember when on the G7 opening, she went out with Camilla and with Kate, and they went to, I don't know if it's a birthday party or whatever. So anyway, she cut a cake. Queen wanted to cut a cake, and they said, here's a knife you can cut. And she said she didn't want to cut the cake with the knife. She cut it. That was too normal. She wanted to cut it with the ceremonial sword. And when I saw that, I was thinking about these two. At the time, I was like, oh, she using a real knife, y'all. She using a real sword. And so you see, that was a symbol for her cutting off. She wanted people to know what she was doing. I'm in charge. I carry the swords around here. I'm in charge of this. Meghan and Harry, you're out. You cut off. And here's the daggers, where she and Meghan are in a royal fight for the names. This is about Meghan. Harry's going along with it. He is just as blamed for a lot of this is going on as Meghan is, because he's following her and whoever's behind them. And I do believe there's a group of elite people who are funding and manipulating and orchestrating a lot of these things. Meghan and Harry themselves don't know how to go tete-a-tete with the Queen, and that's what they were doing, thinking the Queen would never speak out. But there's people, I believe, behind them, pushing them and telling them what to do, what to say, when to say it. It's not just a PR group. I do believe there's people, masterminds behind this thing. But the Queen's like, and her courtiers, and I guess Charles and William, like, look, we can't just be quiet anymore. It's a new world. The more we're quiet, the worse it gets for our persona and our institution. It makes us look like we're weak. And in the old age, we just go kill her. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to kill her, but they take care of that problem. So they are now taking care of that problem. And I always told you all, let the Queen do what the Queen does, because the Queen is smarter than y'all think. She may be 95 years old. She's a little frail, but mentally she's there. She's got the right people around her. She does give people the benefit of the doubt. He is family. She did approve the marriage. And I think she was hoping things would get better, but it did not. So that was that reading. So today, somebody asked me, so can you do a reading on the Queen? Honey, that should say it all right there. But okay, I'll do a reading on the Queen. So I decided to pick, let's see, I picked a couple things out. I'm going to do the Gypsy Tarot. Something easy, breezy. Just see where the Queen is sitting right now. Because, honey, on her birthday on the Trooping of the Colors, girl was patting her feet, and she was like out there by herself with her cousin. I think her cousin was out there with her. But she's sitting out there by herself. She said, I got this. My family's gone. My husband's gone. My parents are gone. My grandparents are gone. A lot of my cousins, my sister's gone. I'm still standing. And you are not going to touch me. That's what she's saying to the Harkles. All right. So let's do the reading. Okay. So I'm going to turn the camera down. We can see the cards as I throw them out. Hold on one second. Okay. So we have the cards. And I'm going to throw out 9 cards like I normally do. This is about the Queen. So how is the Queen feeling right now about Meghan and Harry? Harry, the former prince, and his wife. All right, so we got the first card out. And the first card's in the middle. That's the central card. Got that card. I'm not going to read it reversed. Okay. That card. All right, y'all. This story is coming out. Oh, that card. This card. These are coming out so quick. All right. All right. This card. Well, okay. So we need, we need 4 more cards, please. One at a time. Come on. Oh. Okay. Okay. And 3 more cards. How she's feeling. 2 more cards, please. 1 each, 1 at a time. And Meghan right now. And 1 more card. There you go. Here are our cards. I'm going to go over really quick what they are, and then we're going to do the reading. Okay. First card that came out in the middle was the House. Okay. So then we're going to read this way. So we got the wife. See that? We got the foe. We got haughtiness. We've got hope. House. Sweetheart. Misfortune. I hardly ever get this card since I've been reading. Constancy. and messenger. All right, so hope y'all can see these. And we're going to begin the reading. Okay. So at the beginning of the reading is going to be about the house. This is about the house. This is about the royal family, their house. Start here, the wife and the child. This is Meghan. The queen feels like Meghan's her foe, her biggest foe, her adversary. Because she's so haughty, she's all about self, she's selfish. This is Meghan. So she thinks Harry's wife is her biggest foe right now. And that is her hardness and selfishness is what's making her her foe, making the queen the queen's foe. She does have hope for the family, and she hopes she hopes that Harry finds a better person to marry if they ever divorce. Because right now she feels like everything's going to burn down. And while it burns, she's going to wait, and she's going to still be the queen. She's still in charge of everything. You know, I'm still in charge of everything. While you're trying to burn me and hurt me, it's going to happen to you. I'm going to just wait around. You think I'm going to die? I ain't going nowhere no time soon. And I'm going to let you know by the media that whatever you say about us, we're going to come back and we correct every lie you say. Okay, so this is the main thing I wanted to talk about. Okay. That's the overall reading right here. Okay, so let's read it from a different point of view. So if I start with the top again, this is misfortune. This haughty person is trying to burn down the royal family. Remember I told you this card for me is going to represent the royal family. Right? So burning down the house, this through selfishness. Right? And then we have a messenger. It's like, you know, across here is like, so constancy also can mean staying the same, but she's saying those rules are being burnt up, changing the rules. I used to say I was going to never complain, never explain. Right now, I'm not doing it anymore, and I am going to speak through my people. I am going to speak, and I'm going to speak loudly about what's going on and correct all the lies y'all got going on. She has, she sees the relationship between Harry, who's very hopeful. She always had hope for the marriage, but now she's lost all hope for the marriage with this wife. And without probably seeing these children. Look at the baby in this picture. And if you see, this is a little girl. The one that's named after her, Lilibet. Wow, she is not going to have a relationship with this baby. All hope is lost on having a relationship with this baby. She's not going to see her as a namesake. Put it that way. It's a ploy, it's a game. Although I'm still the queen of this royal family, I will deal with my foes. I'm going to let these people, so message for the royal family to the wife. Oh, Lord, she's going to send Meghan a message. She's going to send the royal family. Well, she's going to send a message to the royal household or the courtiers to Meghan about how she feels about her. And it won't be a direct message. It'll be whatever they're going to say, Meghan's going to know it's for her. Put it that way. Queen's not going to tell her. Queen going to let her courtiers through the formal royal communications to tell Meghan what she feels about her and her child. So the messenger, the contracts, the marriage, no, it's not marriage, the contract, the information to the wife or to the girlfriend, to the love. Because you look at this is the message being given to the sweetheart. See, I really, reading this, there's the letter being given, and then this person's reading it. So it's communication. Now, you know, in the day's time, it's probably not going to be a letter. It's the phone, media, right? And she's going to let her know she's too haughty. She's not part of the royal family anymore. And the things that this haughty person wants, she will not get. She's going to let her know, you are not getting anything from us. I don't see money or wealth, but I think that she's going to tell her this communication is selfish. It's not helping the family. It's hurting the family. And I think she's saying she's going to formally stop this connection. She's going to burn down this relationship between this haughty person. Like, this is going to stop. We're going to stop this the scheme you got going on, attacking the royal family. It's going to stop. So that's what the Queen's thinking. It's got to stop. She's going to put the message out to the royal communication team, to Meghan, to let her know that I'm going to dismiss an answer to any lie that you have between us and the royal family and the senior royal family members. Any communication you put out there, we will address it. We will address it formally. And that the Queen plans to, through the royal family, or her and the royal family, plans to distance themselves from Meghan. So this house here is like, you're on this side, we're on this side. We're going to tear you down. We're going to tear down this haughtiness you have. Right? And then here it's about, she had hope. This is the new hope she has this is a new hope she has for the royal family, that people will fall back in love with the royal family again, that they're going to understand through the communication that she's going to be doing that it's Meghan and Harry and what they're saying is not true. So she's hoping, so that's why she's hoping for the royal family to build a love relationship back again with the British people. She's taking the steps to build back their image. Oh, okay, I got that now. Okay. She's not going to have a relationship. She was hopeful she would. She's not going to have a relationship with Lilibet, not the way that they want her to. She's not seeing Lilibet as her namesake, done out of love. This is so people keep saying this is the catalyst that took her over the edge. This is it. This is the one thing that says, okay, no more. I've been trying to be patient with you all. I've been trying to work with you all. I've been trying to be quiet and just do my thing and let y'all do your thing. But you all didn't want to do that. So she's like, this is it. This is tipping point. I'm knocking y'all down. I'm burning it up. Yeah. She's the queen of this house, not you, Meghan. She's saying, I'm the queen. I'm the queen. And I'm going to always be the queen of this royal household, Meghan. And you are just a little thing trying to get in through the door. But you won't be stopped from now on. You're not coming through the door of this house anymore. Oops, right here. Right? I am the ruler of this family. And I am the ruler of this house. This royal household. And you are no longer welcome in. The door is here. You're not coming across that threshold. And a lot of times when I see Meghan in these pictures, what it represents for her, she's always in green. Even the haughtiness is in green. It's about money and power. And if you notice, Harry did not show up in this reading. I'm referring to him as Harry, him and his wife. He and his wife is doing things and the Queen is addressing it. But her biggest foe is Meghan. And I don't mean like she's like, I'm really fighting against you. She's just, look, girl, I'm dealing with you. Okay, whatever. I'm dealing with you now, but once I deal with this is over with. You're not that significant. She's just gonna just shoo her away. Like, you are just not that important. She thought she'd go away easily, but she's just a little, what do you call it? Just a little fly just keep flying around her and buzzing around her, and she just wants to get rid of it. So, yeah, the Queen is not worried about Meghan. She is living her life. She's just going to just say, you know what? I'm just going to deal with you once and for all, and we're going to take care of this right now. You're gone. All your connections are gone. Your connection to this royal family is gone. You're not coming back to this house. You're not stepping back foot in this family. It's over. And you're going to be notified. You are going to be notified. The Queen is going to rebuild her relationship with the public. Not that it was really torn down, but it was tarnished a little bit. And she's like, okay, fine. Okay, I'm going to just polish this off a little bit. We're going to put things right. We're back on track. I mean, not everybody likes the rules, but what Harry and Meghan did was just horrible to what even the insinuation that they were racist people. They allowed him to marry her. They paid, along with the public, for her wedding. Prince Charles walked her down the aisle. She got to wear a tiara. And y'all saying she racist? No. Meghan's just, they have a group of people behind them. And their job is, I think Meghan is a Trojan horse. They wanted to destroy this white establishment. And it is not working, because the love for the royal family is going to grow, because the Queen sees what's happening. And she's saying, before I die, and I don't think it's going to take that long, the royals will be back on top. And she's going to do whatever she's got to do to make the world fall back in love with the royal family and the British people and the country. She's going to make it right. Because she doesn't want anybody thinking that the royal family is racist, treated Meghan wrong, and she doesn't want anybody in the world to think that the British people treated her wrong. Yeah, people said stuff. People are going to say stuff. But it wasn't mostly racial. It was mostly, they just didn't like her. After a while, they just realized who she was and what she was doing. And she wants to, the Queen wants to make sure everybody understands that the British people are not racist like that. There's always elements. But we, them, I should say, are not the type of people that Meghan is portraying them to be. So that's what I want to say. There, if you want to know what's going on with the Queen, that is her agenda, and she's having fun with it. Y'all saw her out there the other day tapping her feet. She's going to be like, water off the duck's back. I'm in charge. And don't you forget it. All right, that is my reading for today. If you want to read with me, you know how to get in touch with me, Ascension Soul Coaching at gmail.com. Talk to y'all later.